Our Himalayas in India is such a beautiful place. It's got so much to see and trek. It is mind-boggling. So this place called Uttarakhand, one can actually spend a complete month to see all those beautiful places and the trek. Anyway, moving on to the Kedarnath. Prior to the Kedarnath, we had already done three treks. One was from Govind Ghat to Ghangriya, which was about 9 kilometers, and Ghangriya became the base camp. Why base camp? Because from Ghangriya we did trek to the Valley of Flowers, and also the Hemkund Sahib, which was another beautiful, a bit steep and moderate, but excellent. We just loved it. And we returned back from Ghangriya to Govind Ghat, again 9 kilometers. So we, after completing these treks, we were to go to Badrinath, but unfortunately, due to landslides, we had to chalk out the plan. So someone gave us information that on the way to Kedarnath, you should be doing a place called Tungnath, which is in Chopta. And we said, why not? And surprisingly, this Tungnath at Chopta was ridiculously picturesque. You should actually watch all my videos of this Tungnath, Valley of Flowers, and Hemkund, and you will be surprised. Anyway, which was now from Chopta, after doing this ridiculously picturesque trek to Tungnath, we moved forward all the way to a place called Gaurikund. But before reaching Gaurikund, there's a checkpoint at Sonprayag where take a pass for Char Dham compulsory. This has been introduced by the government for the safety and the security of all the people who are entering Sonprayag to go to Kedarnath. And from Sonprayag, one has to take a sharing taxi to go to the base camp Gaurikund. And Gaurikund is the last stop. After that, there are no vehicles going any more further. I'm on my way to Kedarnath. I've already done about 4 kilometers, and there's 12 kilometers more to be done. But there are new routes, so instead of 12 kilometers, there will be 4 more added kilometers. So in all, 12 plus 4, 16 kilometers more to go. Wow! Kedarnath trek is filled with streams, and I have about 12 odd kilometers more to go. No, sorry, 14 kilometers still to go. And yeah, I should take me about 3 to 4 hours, or perhaps even 5 hours to reach in my own slow pace, observing all these beautiful waterfalls and the greenery and the lush and the majestic mountains all across. I started my journey at 4:40 a.m. and now it's around 7:15 or so, and I just covered about 4.5 kilometers. You'll find a lot of people. The one this is just coming is a personal palki where single people, they take all the way to Kedarnath, and of course you have the mules who take you also to Kedarnath. From GMVN guest house at Gaurikund, it took me 4 kilometers to reach Jungle Chati, 6 kilometers to reach Bhimbali, 11 kilometers to reach Lincholi, and about 16 kilometers to reach Kedarnath. And it took me around 7 hours 20 minutes, starting at 4:40 a.m. and reaching around 11:30 odd a.m. at Kedarnath. I reached Kedarnath base, but to the temple is another 1 kilometer. trek up where you can find rooms for accommodation. So that's where I'm heading to. This is the GMV and guest house. They are in cottages, and each cottage, as you can see, is A3, A4, A5, A6. Each cottage like A3 and A4. They have got 8 bunk beds with an attached bathroom, and they're quite decent, and it looks quite comfortable. Well, the one which they've given me, and they are all shared, the one which they have given me is A6. So as you enter, on the right hand side you'll find the 4 bunk beds. That's how it is. It's quite clean and neat. And this is another room, another 4 beds, and I've taken this bottom one. Let's hope it is fine. And here's a view of my room. Clouds, mountains, and that's it. And then you also have an attached bathroom. Here it is with an geyser. So it's quite okay. It's fine. There comes one of my roommates who will be sharing this place. Inside the temple, there were very few people, and therefore I was very lucky to actually hug the black stone and touch my forehead to it. It is one of the most sacred things at the Kedarnath Temple inside, and this is one of the Panch Kedars. If you want to know more about the 5 Kedars or the Panch Kedars, you could check out my video and you'll come to know the history behind what are these 5 Kedars. 2013, there was a massive floods caused by the avalanche and the cloud bursting right above, as you can see from the mountains. And entire Kedarnath was almost submerged, and this Kedarnath temple got saved because of this massive rock which fell from the top, and it just stopped here, making all the waterways to go from its 2 sides and leaving this Kedarnath Mandir absolutely safe. Now this is mind-boggling. I'm outside my cottage, and it has been raining, and it poured very heavily. Now it is still raining, but not in that velocity. And the effect of rain, as you can see at the GMV and cottages. One of my roommates sitting in and enjoying like me, and one more. We two met each other at Haridwar, and from there onwards we are bumping into each other wherever they are going or we are going. So I'm scared and he's also scared. So we all are scared of each other. From Kedarnath, and I started off at 4 a.m. in the morning. It was a bit dark, and around 4:40 or so, the descent has got some canals, small canals where the water passes and flows down to the mountains and the ravines. Unfortunately, I tripped there thinking that it was a shadow of a pole, and I fell flat on my face, and I bruised my upper lips and forearms. Luckily, that's about it, nothing else happened. Now here I can see my destination right across me. It's about not more than half a kilometer, and then I'm good to move forward to Rishikesh from here. Wow, what an experience.